So if the world's not on our side, I'll look towards the sunlight, oh, towards the pain. And if we're all against the tide, I'll try to make it alright. I'll try to make a change until the end.
I don't need a purpose or meaning, I'm just a cog inside the system till the day I stop breathing. Cause when you stop and take a listen, there's no breaking the screaming. And when the bodies keep on falling, there's no way I'm retreating. Cause when they're dead, no, we can hear the pounding and pleading with every head. I can make amends with my demons until the end. Cause just another rat to keep feeding. We keep on bandaging our bodies but we can't stop the bleeding. I don't mean to tempt fate, feel I'm only dead weight. Bear the fangs of walls but with tools and a death game. Readjust my headspace, man is made of flesh. They say I'm just a pawn but this pawn can still check me. See another me in the pools and the red stains. I can hardly breathe when I'm pulled to the edge. They falling on the streets and they crawl through the depths. Make puddles out of meat that don't call in the next day. They say I'm used to danger. How we all change when we screw with nature. Watching their face for their true behavior. Put a bullet in my body, make them choose the chamber.
I am trying to find the person that they said I couldn't be. I am trying to find the person who thinks that look the same as me. So if the world's not on your side, I'll look towards
Alright.
the sunlight, oh, towards the pain.
It's a little later than I usually start, but I'm usually live at this time anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much. Yeah. Sonic said he would be here, but then he randomly disappeared off the face of the earth, so he'll probably be here a little later. Yeah. Playing this, as per usual. I got to the extension, like, twice. No, I didn't get to, I got the extension once, and I got to Etzer, like, straight up. How many? I don't even know. I think it was like 7 times. Like 6 or 7. So yeah. And my camera's already... Hello, Daniel. Welcome. Is the situation you were talking about, you got any updates on that? We're all saying it, huh? Yeah. But I'm usually, I know this is a late start. Oh, holy lag spike. But I'm usually live at this time anyway, so, you know. Whatever. Only like half an hour to an hour later than usually. Doesn't mean I'm gonna go as long though. I'll still stop at around the normal time. I'm not gonna stream until like 4 AM today. Did they say that she should be fine after a couple days? Like, or did they say it was like something super serious? My last stream of 2025? It might be. Alright. Well, that's good. It might be my last stream of 2025, I'm not sure. And I know I'm not streaming on New Year's Eve, so you might be right. If I was an old man, it would be great. Oh gosh. There's literally not, so I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's medical bills for you. Honestly surprised it wasn't more than that. I didn't get to do any warming up before the stream, though, so I'm probably going to be playing from the start position for a hot minute. No, I don't think so. There's usually a lot of, there's not really a history of balding in my family. I mean, my grandpa has perfectly, a full head of hair, and he's in his 70s. Why does my left wrist hurt? Like it's doing any work. It's just sitting there. Leave the level. My left wrist is paralyzed. I don't think that's the case. I just moved it. Buzz and start. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I've ever had an actually good haircut in my life. I've always just had like okay haircuts. I need to go to like a professional who actually could look at my hair and go, I know exactly what kind of haircut you need. Not just go to a place that's like, what do you want? And I say, I don't know. Because I don't know. I just kind of say, what I have now, but make it shorter, I guess. I don't know. There's probably some absolutely perfect hairstyle for my head shape and everything that I just don't know about. Because I don't know how hairstyles work. I mean, I wouldn't mind letting my hair grow out somewhat if I knew what to do with it. That's the thing. I need to actually, like, properly, you know, a good style that actually fits properly instead of just kind of... I know one thing. Either let my hair flop like it does or try to push it back, and that's it. It wasn't too long ago, but I don't really stream Smash anymore because it's not that entertaining, high-key, unless I were to enter... if I were to get better at the game and, like, enter tournaments and do, like, a stream where I'm, like, streaming my bracket run and I actually have, like, a chance to get pretty far in a big tournament, I would. But otherwise, I just stream GD. That's pretty much my only game at this point. Which is fine. Wow. Were you able to, like, maintain it properly? I say let my hair grow out. When I say that, I mean it just gets down to, like, here at most. My hair's never been long, never in my life been below my shoulders. Welcome to the stream. Or else what? I mean, hey, technically, Starry, if someone gifts you a sub, you can redeem a sub-only, best of 5, I think it is, with me in Smash Ultimate. If Uranium comes in here, he might give you a sub. That is correct, I don't have it. That is a wise call. What am I seeing out of the corner of my eye? A lot of clapping emojis. Or is that a waving emoji? No, that's a clapping emoji. That was luxury. Slash Swimmy Annie, because I'm pretty sure, Daniel, you would only know her as that unless you've talked to her recently. I'll go back here. Haven't in years. Yeah, actually, I have no idea when the last time you would have talked to her is. Last time we played Among Us, I think, technically, because I'm pretty sure you played Among Us with us one time when we played with Epic, and Luxury was also there. Right? Wasn't there a time when we played Among Us, Daniel was also there?
Maybe. Does he play BGSI?
Yeah.
Tell him about the Leviathan.
Yeah, she hashed the Leviathan, by the way. I'm low-key not even a Steve main at this point. I'm gonna be so honest. I've been playing Cloud. Face reveal? I mean, she's been on my streams before, technically. I mean, the last time you were actually, like, the focus of a stream, though, was when we played Switch Sports. You remember that?
Yeah.
Why do I click so loud? It sounds a whole lot louder than it is in real life. I'm just clicking it at a normal strength. It's just the mic picks it up way louder because it's on my desk. The mic's not on my desk, but this is a wooden desk, and the mic is, like, right there. That's why it sounds so loud. I had to click it kinda hard, to be more precise, but it's not really that hard. I could click it much harder, trust me. Oh. Yo, Sonic? He's always just disappearing to random places. I don't get it. Yeah, Steve is a hard character to deal with. I'm gonna go here. Well, you'll have a lot more new people to talk to once you reach level 40 in Rumble. Most of the people in dedicated chat are pretty cool people. I already told you. I play Cloud and Ridley mostly now, I'm not gonna lie. I've been playing Cloud the most recently. My Cloud is high-key kinda goated. And I still low-key have picked Piranha Plant back up. You remember the Piranha Plant days? That was OG Dixon. Plant is still low-key one of my best characters. I'm not even gonna lie. Wait, you could just click once there? Oh my gosh, no shot. I don't know if I want to change the click pattern I've had for 2 years. Yeah, I think I'm just going to stick to doing it the way I've been doing it. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, as long she's not hiding all the time, since you said she's sleeping next to you right now again, which is a good sign. Oh, I thought Sonic was messaging me, but no. Oh, it is a Sunday. I forgot bro has to go on a million side quests on Sundays. Well, okay, yeah, true. But I mean, I know it technically is Monday, but I never count it as, like, the next day until I've gone to sleep and woken up, you know? Unless I'm staying up all night for some reason. Another thing that would be a problem is if she's sitting in the litter box all day. I hope I don't do that at full zero. Gosh. I'm not pushing 40. How could I be pushing 40 if I'm not even close? If... whatever, I'm not gonna fight it. Whatever. I'll lean into it. Oh my gosh, I beat the level. No way. I can't react or else I'm gonna cough so much. Alright, I'm playing from zero. Let me put the go at something on the screen. 48, I don't know why I said something. I know what the something in question is. Wow, I just lost a sub. That's great. Who's out here unsubbing? I never react loud, so you're gonna be disappointed, unfortunately. I have zero idea how I'm gonna react when I beat this level, I'm not gonna lie. That was a very ominous auto-deafen sound, but I don't even need auto-deafen on right now. Sonic's not here. Daniel. Oh. That's not happening. Yo! What's up, Uranium? Thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. That's why I haven't gotten a new best. You haven't been here in a bit. In a bit? Ah ha ha, get it. Alright, he's back to say that again. I've gotten, like, a crazy amount of Etzer attempts recently, though. I got, like, 6 Etzer attempts last stream, so... my consistency has been kinda insane, not gonna lie. Funny thing is, I actually don't know if it was 6 or 7. This meme is gonna exist forever, isn't it? We're carrying it into 2026. Will it last a whole year? Honestly, number memes, like, never die for some reason, so it might just be around for ages. Yeah, that's the thing. Number memes just kind of stay around forever. Yo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Well, I mean, yeah, but I guess that's true. That's the only number meme that completely died for some reason. All the others kind of died, but are still mostly around. And people will still make a funny reference to it every so often, all the other number memes. See how many times I'm getting here? I'm doing that because I'm trash, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. We know. Alright, bro. Don't ban you. I'm not gonna ban you, bro. If I banned you for that, Epic would have been banned years ago. Okay, that's cool. Is Sonic still high-key missing? Yes, he is. That's... Alright. Yo, welcome back. Yes, I do. Hang on, am I in frame? Yeah, I am. Okay, we're fine. level might take me a whole lot more streams than I initially assumed when I got my 74. Because even if I get a new best soon, who knows how many times I'll actually die in the extension before I do it. I'm doing alright. Just been a rather normal day today. Now, it'll be a great day if I can get a new best, or straight up beat the level. That would also be cool. Cannot lie. I would like to beat this before I have to go and do college stuff. Because then I'm going to have way less time to play the level. I'm not hatching anything at the moment, but usually I'm hatching for the Leviathan. Swingcopter death number 1 today. Luxury got a Leviathan, so I can get a Leviathan too, surely. I mean, the thing is, I have a ton of value, so I'm not hatching specifically to like maximize chances versus value ratio. I just really want a Leviathan, so I'm going all in on it. Christmas Robot is the best middle ground, but I don't want Christmas Robot. I want Leviathan. I'm honestly surprised Sonic is still caught up in things to do, considering it's legitimately 137 for him. If I get a new best and Bro's not here, he's gonna be so upset. Or if I beat the level. Ah. I don't know why my eye is acting up right now. Kind of funny how I literally don't get nervous at all until I pass the Swingcopter. Which is good, I need that. I need to not get nervous until then, otherwise I'm cooked. I used to get nervous every time I passed the Straightful Eye of Doom and Despair. What? What am I doing? I've only been in normal mode for 22 attempts? Really? Wow, I make these attempts last, don't I? I remember I used to think playing this level from zero was like an impossible task. What do you mean? Like, do I think it's a cool pet? Do I think it has good value potential or what? Do I think it's worth it to trade for? What's the question? Yeah, though apparently that's not entirely accurate. According to the devs, they said that the secret pet hatchers bot was getting a little confused. There's still a lot of them, but I don't think there's 6,000 of them. Nert said that they're gonna revamp. Yeah, I'm talking to you when I say this too. Nerd said that they're gonna revamp the admin abuses for next admin abuse. I don't know what he means by that, but there's gonna be no admin abuse next week because of that. You what?
I'd rather have a better admin.
Yeah, because like honestly, if you don't even getting the infinity, like the admin abuses aren't really exciting anymore.
Like
Just kind
50
of
days, 50k.
yeah. Yeah, I honestly don't know how many there are, but there's definitely over 1,000 of them, which is just kind of whatever for an infinity pet. The only reason it's even worth 50k is because it's an infinity. If it wasn't an infinity, it'd be worth like 10k. Salmon abuses were the best when it had real eggs involved, but at the same time. Daniel's asking for your Leviathan.
No.
Yo. Welcome to the stream. Honestly, I've been very consistent the past couple days. Like, get to Etzer like 4 or 5 times every stream on average. I don't even get nervous until I pass the swing copter, so consistency is at an all-time high. She did not say yes, she said no. Crazy thing is, with the Leviathan, you would need to give her your entire inventory 10 times over in order to afford it. That's how valuable it is. Maybe even more, because a lot of your inventory is low demand. You gotta account for the demand difference, too. He said, what if he gives you a Santa Nerd plushie for it?
I already have like 50.
I don't know if you heard her. She said, I already have like 50. Yeah, I just got a sub. Thank you for the sub, whoever that was. He said, final offer, a mythic one.
I already have like 5.
Next extreme should be Zodiac. I think it might be. I mean, not next extreme in general, but next hardest. I think you.
This is it.
Oh, thank you for the. That was probably a sub because I just saw a sub counter go up. Yeah, thank you for the sub. Yeah, I think it will be Zodiac, honestly, as a new hardest. That's what I've been thinking. Zodiac seems like a cool level to go for. Now, it is like 3 minutes long or something, so I'm just going through the long level gauntlet right now, but I think I'd rather do a long level with the difficulty more spread out than like a minute of absolute insane frame perfects or something. You know? He said, fine, real final offer. Sonic Soul and his entire dual corn collection.
I'll accept.
She said, yeah. Now, I don't know how you're gonna get Sonic Soul, but, you know. If you could do that, then there you go. You've got your Leviathan secured. The dual mini-wave is a choke point. It looks kind of easy, not gonna lie. I thought the choke point was the last wave of the level. Well, yeah, well, good luck getting those off him. It might be Sonic. Hold on. Yeah, no, it's the trifecta Wordle. Yo, Wordle speedrun time. Don't look at my screen. Speedrunning the Wordle right now. Can I say no to any of those choices? I'm not into GD levels. Oh, okay. W first word. Oh, I thought I got it. Is that a word? Got it in 3. Let's go. I'm so goated. I've yet to get an Etzer attempt today, but I know it's going to happen eventually. At this point, not a single stream goes by where I don't get an Etzer attempt. So, it's only a matter of time. click so loud. Everyone says that, but it's really not. I really don't click that loud. It's just the way the mic picks up my clicks because of where it is and where my stereo device is. It sounds like I do, but trust me, I could click a lot louder. You're lucky I don't. I would demonstrate it, but I think your ears would genuinely explode, so I will abstain. If you hear it in real life, it's like kinda loud, but it's not really that loud. Fully vocal fry mumble sentence. Do I have aura chat? This is like the average GD player click volume, I'm gonna be honest. Are you just buying the Robux pets like every time, Daniel? Do you also buy like the Robux pets in the item packs where it's like, buy this 3 times to get the secret, or is that too expensive? Because I know like some of them are like 6,000 Robux total to get the pet. Yo, thank you for the 1 bit.
Yep.
Stream is running at 240p. Uh-oh, is that my fault or is that your device? It's not on my end. That's unfortunate. I wish it was, because then I could fix it for you. Is that also a bit?
Yes.
Oh.
I can't do 100. I can only do 1 or 100, and I have 95, so I'll have to send every single one of these separately.
Well, now you have the second bit badge. If you want the first bit badge, you have to beat Uranium's record of about like 9,000 bits.
Oh, okay. No thanks.
1080p? Nice. That's significantly better. Back on track is way harder than this. Yeah, you know, that's true, because I mean, I can't do the bit right now. I'm too far on the level to do the bit. There we go. Back on track, because, you know, as we know, back on track is the hardest. Log back in. Welcome to the stream. Also, you say better than you ever will be, but I mean, I don't know, I've been playing this game for a long time, and I'm only here. Anyone can get to this level, I think. This level isn't even on the list anymore. I genuinely will get 0 list points for beating this. Which is insane. Ah, I see. Yeah, I guess that makes sense then. Finally. Oh, holy moly, I need to clear my throat. Can't do it in the middle of the attempt, though. I can do it here. Oh, okay, why did I click 5 light years? No, that's not a measurement of time. Why did I click 5 years in advance? Fluke. It's not a fluke, I'm at 74. That's better. I mean, I'm at 74, no, not my best is 74. I can technically still fluke it from there, though. If next time I pass my best, I beat the level, that's definitely a fluke. Though, I can't believe the world record fluke on this level is fluking it from 24. How the freak do you do that? How do your nerves not kill you if your best on the level is 24 and then you're at like 90%? Yo, welcome. I remember the Robux pets in OG BGS had like huge demand because barely anybody bought them back then, like Dark Serpent and stuff. And then people were like, yo, wait, these pets are kind of rare. Like OG TV. I mean, Beta TV? Yeah, Beta TV. Doodle. Dowaddle. Doodle, I don't know how you said it. Genuinely nocturnal. Well, good. That's the perfect sleep schedule to be able to catch my streams, isn't it? We're in this together. I mean, if you had a good sleep schedule, you'd be asleep right now for the night, and you'd be missing peak content. I didn't land, so my positioning was messed up. If I land on the blocks there before the ship portal, then I'd be fine, but if I don't land, then my whole alignment is messed up there. 10 kids to look after. Holy moly, bro. Almost everyone, that was my best attempt so far today. Almost everyone is wave carried, to be honest. That was also my first answer attempt of the day. But I started the stream by playing from start position for like 30 minutes, so I've only been playing from zero for about 15 minutes. If we want to talk about wave carried, how about Connix? He's on 9 days of Phobos, and he beat BSC. Hopefully I don't end up like that, because Phobos is a level I might do after this. I've never beat Phobos, never even tried. But I hear it's not that great. Surely if I beat this, it won't be that bad. Then again, Connix also beat this level. Oh wow, you're the first person I've ever heard say Phobos is fun. It's a miracle. Okay, I clicked way too quick there. Wait, I clicked way too quick. Clicked way too quick. I clicked way too quick. Okay, I'm being ignored. I always have to mess up speaking at least once a stream. How many attempts? Well, let's get a quick check. 13,000 on the main copy. 11,000 on the practice. Yeah. I haven't checked my death tracker in a while. I just got it recently, though, so it's not going to be entirely accurate. Where do I die? Oh! Well, the freak do you mean I've died 148 times at 0? My age is getting the best of him. No, I'm 21. I mean, I'm maybe 22 in like a month, but still. What's the farthest attempt I die at the most? 45. Yeah, that makes sense. That's 45. That's 15 deaths at the swing copter in the past 2 days. Because I only got the death tracker 2 days ago. Man, if I was 40, I'd be doing very well off for myself. I'm just saying. No gray hairs, I'm 40 years old. Okay. No, go is at 48. It's when I pass the swing copter and get to Etzer. Because that's when the attempt actually counts. Like, that's when I actually have a real shot of making something happen. Unless I fumble. I mean, I could have got to the extension, like, really early into the stream last attempt, but I just didn't land on the block that's supposed to help you when you transition into the ship. And when that happens, I'm basically cooked. Sometimes I can save it, but usually I'm cooked. How long have I been doing this from 0 today, or, like, ever? Yeah, it's crazy. That's what happens when Zoink isn't stealing my viewers. All time? I've been trying... Well, I've basically been trying since Stream 5. I think Stream 5 is when I started playing from 0, because Stream 5 is when I finally did 48 to 100. The first couple streams were trying to do 48 to 100. That's true. You're the only one in Twitch chat at the moment. Uranium popped in for a bit, but then he dipped. Yo, holy camera shake. Does it always shake like that when I click? No, not really. I don't know why it shook so much. You're talking about my PFP? If so, the reason my PFP is what it is because I used to be like Smash Bros content focused. I wanted to do Smash content, and my brand was my Smash Bros main, which was the Enderman skin for Steve. Yeah, Uranium did pop in, give 10,000 bits. Woo! Oh, 1,000 bits, and then he left. Also, thanks, I appreciate it. Well, the thing is, I did 48 to 100, but I also had practice from a while ago, so I already knew the first half of the level. I've had it in 2 runs for a while. That's why I wanted to get 48 to 100 as the last thing I needed to do. Oh yeah, well, yo, you should meet the other guy. Welcome to the YouTube stream. You should meet this guy in the Twitch chat called Daniel_RBLX Plays. You two have very similar names. I think you would get along great. He gave me like $100 already. Not $1 million though. He's never even had that much. No, he sounds just chopped and short. Okay, yeah, click as early as you possibly can. Challenge complete. Yeah, I've never played a Clash anything game. Clash of Clans, Clash Royale. I low-key don't even know how they work. I was never really like a mobile game person. I played Fruit Ninja and Angry Birds. Alright, bro, I'm 6'3". Or 6'2", I don't know. Low-key, I don't know. One of those two. Isn't that like Jinxie's main game? He plays one of the Clash games. That's like what most of his content is. Bro's arguing with himself in 2 different chats. I'm dying there again. Plays Clash Royale, yeah. I honestly didn't know you could get that popular from playing Clash Royale. Because he's like huge. He gets like 30,000 viewers on average, doesn't he? How is it even possible to make content out of that game? I mean, I say that, but I don't even know what it's about. It's about a royale where you clash, I think. Oh, thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, I got a lot of international people in my chat because of the time I stream. It's the middle of the day, or at least early in the morning for a lot of you, but for me, it is like 1 a.m. Did you just walk into Clash Royale? Well, we were just talking about it because someone brought it up and I was talking about how I low-key don't even know what happens and like what you do in those games. I know a lot of people love them though.
This is it.
Correct, it is it. Oh, I haven't died there from 0 in like ever. That sucks. Thanks for the sub. I think that was a sub. Listen, verified a new hardest. It's supposed to be about future fun difficulty. It's supposed to be understanding damage. Nice! It's a good achievement. I appreciate it. I appreciate your achievement. No. I commend that. Alright. 16 on the Lost Existence. What's your current hardest? Just curious. I know 16 is a small percent, but the Lost Existence is like 8 minutes long or something like that, so that is pretty far. Just fight with other people to be the top. Use 8 cards each after that. Oh, so it's like a strategy game? Your artist is Future Funk? Yeah, you could definitely do it, because it's like extreme because the level's long, but the difficulty of the level is not actually that hard. So I think if your hardest is Future Funk, you can definitely do a level like that. Especially because you already have experience with long levels. Future Funk is like 4 minutes or something, right? Or at least, it's at least 3 minutes, isn't it? I don't know why my throat's so clogged today. Sorry if I keep clearing my throat. I want to verify something for somebody one day. I think that would be cool. Well, I don't have any Dayquil, but also it's not like I'm like congested or anything, just for some reason my throat. I constantly need to clear it right now, and I don't know why. Honestly, I got sick, like, my whole family got sick a bunch of times a couple months ago. What do I play on? I mean, like, what am I using to click? If so, I'm just using a SAO device. I don't have, like, a wooting or anything. I think you're the first 9 Circles hater I've ever seen. Almost everyone loves 9 Circles. SAO devices are super accessible, honestly. If you're ever looking for a good input device, don't like use your spacebar on your keyboard. Don't use your up arrow unless you for some reason have a looting. Then you go ahead and use your up arrow. But otherwise, don't even use your mouse. You can buy a SAO device off AliExpress for genuinely like $12. Just make a new account and then boom, there you go. You got a wooting for Christmas? Dang, nice. Daniel, didn't your sister donate me like 3,000 bits 5 years ago or something? It's the wave? Yeah, do you just not like wave? Just practice. Really, the best way to get good at GD is just keep playing the game. You'll beat Tryout eventually, then base after base, then all the rest of the Rob Top levels if you just keep playing the game. I had a G502 for a long time, but SAO device really is just better, trust me. Now that I've been using it for a little bit, I cannot go back to any mouse. The precise feel of actually having a button to push down is so much better than clicking. Doesn't remember. I'm pretty sure that happened. Like, the first time I ever cashed out on Twitch was because I'm pretty sure it was your sister donating me 3,000 bits. I don't know how she had 3,000 bits, but I very vividly remember that, unless my brain is high-key gaslighting me. I know someone donated me 3,000 bits, but I swear I remember it being your sister. Rob Top levels are garbage, excuse me. That should be, like, a bannable sentence, I think. Yeah, the thing is, what a lot of people don't know is even if you don't beat a level one day, you actually get better at the game by sleeping, which sounds insane, but your brain will, like, make connections and process the inputs you learned the previous day and make you better at them in the morning. So if you don't beat a level, you know, it's fine, sleep it off, you'll be better the next day.
This is it.
Thank you for the sub or follow. I don't know which one that was. I can't look right now. I'm going to assume it was a sub, though. I don't know how I lived that yellow orb. I thought I clicked it way early, but sure. I did that whole ship wrong, but alright, I'll take it. Alright, 3 answer attempts today. Excuse me. Yo, what was that? Yo, thank you for the sub. The Twitch sub, I appreciate it. Too bad I had to die right there. What in the world? When do I do that? Never. That's the answer. I never do that. Okay, well that's cool. W throw, I suppose. Welcome to the stream. And thank you for the Twitch sub. I low-key, like, forgot that that was even a thing that, that it was even a sound that I had. What? And gifted a sub to Daniel. Oh, W, generosity. Now you don't get ads anymore, Daniel. I'll die at, no, it's, what's fun, you literally can't die at 67 on this level. It's impossible to die at 67. Oh, that's your sister, okay. I swear I remember you giving me 3,000 bits years ago, but maybe I'm misremembering. What's up, Unc? Okay. Alright. Like, you can die at 66, you can die at 68, you can't die at 67. That's already 3 Etzer attempts today, though. I literally don't go a single stream without getting to Etzer anymore. If I die at 99, what will I do? Can you? Is that like the last possible frame you can die at? I will probably laugh. I'm not the kind of person to crash out. I will probably I will be upset for a little bit, and then I will laugh at myself, because it will be funny. And then I will make a W YouTube short out of it. Gotta have that positive mindset, you know what I'm saying? I know you can, I'm pretty sure dying at the, yeah, 98. Yeah, I don't think you can die at 99. 92, yeah, if I could die at 92. Because I didn't want to learn how to use a mic. Interesting. Oh my gosh. Holy subs. You just got gifted a sub to me. You just got gifted a sub to me.
I did?
Yeah. You just gifted it to Luxury, my sister. She's literally in the room with me. Thank you. I have some more emotes I could put in. I don't remember.
The emotes are just...
What?
Emotes are just text for me.
They are?
It just says Geeks and Isabel G's, Geeks and Isabel G's.
I don't know. That's weird. Nah, I mean, I never... Oh, sorry. Welcome to the stream. My bad. I high-key didn't... There's a lot of red names in here. I high-key didn't process it was a different person. Yo, thanks. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. I look goofy when I turn my head. What do you mean? Is it because I'm like leaning forward and you just see my neck? If I die at the last possible frame, like I said, I'll probably laugh. I'll be a little bit no, not a little bit upset. I'll be a lot upset at myself, but it'll be pretty funny. Oh, come on. Can you fill my water bottle for me then?
Fine.
I don't want to leave the stream right now to go fill it. My neck, bro. I got a long neck. Why the long face? I will drink water in a second. Hold up. The sound alerts don't work. You just scammed yourself. GG's. I still haven't removed them. I say every single stream that I'll remove them, and then I don't. I think it's gonna auto-refund you anyways if it realizes they don't play. My neck is a long slope. Yeah, you could play, a wave could, you know, wave around my neck. For real. And I am pretty tall. You could call me a giraffe. Shiny luck. Should I do the thing I do when people redeem shiny luck? Yeah, I'll do it for an attempt, why not? Yo, what color do you want this level to be? Daniel, you can pick the color. I can change the color of the level on the fly. Not for me, but you guys will see the color differently. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Okay. Change it to yellow. Well, you're not the one that redeemed it. Daniel, what color you want the level to be? Your PC is against you? What do you mean by that? It just lags way too much on this game? If so, that's low-key Robtop's fault, not yours. Because this game is so poorly unoptimized. Have I beat Bloodbath? Yeah, I did. That's one of the reasons I thought to try this level, because I'm like, you know, I already beat Bloodbath, so I kind of know how the gameplay works already. Black? I can't do that. That's the one level I can't. The one color I can't do, because I can't hue shift it to black. I can only hue shift it to another color that's not white or black. Just like set it on the ground next to me, because I don't really have room on my desk for it. Purple? Okay, I can do that. I can make the level purple. Hold up. After this attempt, I will. Now I gotta take like 7 sips of water. Apocalyptic Trilogy, that's gonna be quite a big jump. Also, my hardest is Sakup in Hell, so this is already a jump, but it's kind of not at the same time, because after I beat Sakup in Hell, I was playing on another GDPS for like 2 years, beating a bunch of stuff on there, so my hardest is the former top 1 on that GDPS, which is still pretty hard. Alright. Water time. What's Last Hope? Is that a level? I'm gonna assume so. Oh my gosh. Trying to fake you out. Everyone keeps redeeming drink water. Oh right, I forgot. I had to do all the others. I was about to pass out from 74, I'm not gonna lie. Because I was a fluke from my best being 50, so my heart was literally like if I got any further, I think I would have genuinely passed out and died on stream, so that would have been kind of appointing? What? Kind of disappointing. Okay, hold on. Where is my game capture? Let me go further in the level so I can see this. Okay, game capture. Why did I turn hitboxes on? I don't need to see the hitboxes. Filters. Where are they? Filters. Color correction. There we go. We'll get purple bloodlust for a few seconds. Your heart? Oh my gosh. I have much better nerve control there now because I've got to answer so many times. Daniel, you're kicking out a gifter? That's crazy. It does look cool, yeah. I wish I could see it, but I can't. It's just an OBS filter. Alright. Oh, okay, so then my answer to you is never. I'm never beating that? Oh, I have a ping. It's not from Sonic. Ah! I'm gonna try calling him again. Well, he did come online when I called him, but... I guess not. Yeah, I don't like... The Halloween one was cool, but, I don't know about this, festive-sounding one. It sounds a little off. The auto-deafen sound sounds really creepy for some reason. Even though it's supposed to be all cool and festive. Jump to Thinking Space 2. No! I'm good. I will probably do Zodiac, though. That is what I want to do as my next hardest. But after I beat this level, because I'm jumping from Sakup and Hell, I want to beat so many easier things. Like, I want to do the whole RGB trilogy, I want to do EXO. What else did I say I wanted to do? Allegiance, Aftermath. There were other things I said I was going to do. Phobos, maybe. Lots of things. There probably is a Digital Circus GD level already. With how popular it is, there's gotta be. When will I stop playing GD? I don't know, honestly. I mean, I've been playing it since... I started playing GD in the last week of 1.9. Except, I mean, I technically did, but I didn't actually play it until 2.0 came out. Oh, Uranium's still here. Yeah, you didn't say it all the other times I got far, so I assumed you left. Nope. Still here to say L-boy every time I die past Evasium. Oh, you're saying that what do you think I'm gonna peak at? Well, even when I beat what I think will be my final hardest, potentially, I don't think I'm gonna stop playing this game, like, for my voice gave out. I won't stop playing this game until it dies. How can I talk while playing? I don't know. I mean, I low-key have to shut up and lock in whenever I get to my go %, but before that, I can focus while talking. Smash died and I still... No, it really didn't. I don't know what you're talking about. Smash Bros. Cannot die. I mean, we still get, like, 1,000+ tournament majors. It's definitely still alive. Alright, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Okay. Ultimately, though, what I think might be my final hardest is something in the top 50. That's my goal. I want to... I don't know if I'll ever beat anything harder than something in the top 50, but that's what I want to do. And that goal is getting harder and harder as the game progresses, considering I can't even do Tartarus to achieve that. But yeah. Yeah. If you keep showing up to streams, I'll definitely remember you. What? Huh? What is that last thing you said, uranium? Is that a new thing I haven't heard of? When do I stream? Well, I try to stream at like 11 p.m. CST, but I didn't get to start. I started a little late today. I started at 12 p.m. CST. Usually I start at 11 p.m. CST though. It was a meme for like a month. I never even saw it. Yeah, welcome to the stream. And by the time I'm good enough to beat something in the top 50, Firework might be like 45th. That's honestly not even that far-fetched. It might even be out of the top 50 by then. Finally beat Clubstep? Nice. GG. Also, no, you cannot ban her. Don't ban a gifter who didn't even do anything, bro. That's abusing mod powers. Even if it's your sister. Doesn't matter. I thought I was dead there for sure, but alright. Yeah, that felt weird. I was low. Sucks to die there, but alright. I rarely ever die at that UFO. That's disappointing. L-boy, yep, there it is. Okay. When I started playing this game, like I said, in the last week of 1.9, I downloaded it on my iPad. But then I like actually started playing it in the beginning of 2.0. Now Daniel's saying it, oh boy. My entire chat is gonna be full of L-boy, that's gonna be a thing now. Whenever I die past Evasium. Everyone's gonna be spamming go, and then when I die, everyone's just gonna say L-boy. Oh no. I feel like I spoke it into existence by saying that. It probably wasn't actually going to become a thing, but now that I said it, it's definitely going to become a thing. What did I do to get good at the game? Play the game. That's literally it, high key. That's genuinely unlike a lot of other games, where it's like, oh, do this thing, and like, you know, in a fighting game, practice your combos, do all this sorts of study matchups. In this game, it's play the game. Just keep playing the game. You'll get good eventually. Okay, so that's cool. L-boy incoming. Yeah. Accidentally type L-boy instead of L-bot. L-boy, there it is. Your final hardest will be however much 60 Hz will take. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know what the hardest thing beat on 60 Hz is. There's probably a list for that. You can't say W-boy unless I got a new vest. I'm lucky I have a PC. Yeah, it's true. It is a very good PC. This game definitely requires a bit of hardware, but I mean, there are some people who push the limits. Someone on mobile beat Firework, I think. It's possible. It takes a lot of determination, though. Limbo would be a cool final artist, considering how climactic the ending is. Orbit would be an even cooler final artist, though. If I can ever beat Orbit in my GD career, I'd be very happy with that. Alright, have a good one, Daniel. I'm constantly being, gate-kept from Etzer. I mean, not Etzer. Gate-kept from the extension today. It's gonna happen eventually. I mean, come on. But, like, I think that's the first time I've ever died there from 0, though. So that's pretty good, considering I remember when I first started trying this level, someone told me I would die there from 0 a lot. That's the first time I've ever died there from 0, so... Shoot, I mean, that's pretty good, huh? But there's all the L-Boy. Oh, great. You know what? Everyone's got a thing on their channel. I guess that's the thing here, isn't it? Yeah, some people are just dedicated to mobile, like Sonic. My friend Sonic, he plays on mobile. He tried playing on PC, but he prefers mobile, and he wants to be the first mobile victor of... What is it? Oh, shoot. I think it's Stalemate. Yeah, Stalemate Redux. That's what it is. I mean, yeah, I mean, also some people are stuck on mobile. But there are a lot of people who can swap to PC, but they just want to play on mobile. Yeah, honestly, being a drummer would probably help you beat Codependence. You genuinely could do that. Though, wait, what'd you say your hardest was? I always forget what you say your hardest is, Uranium. My hand's getting cold. I'm high key turning my heater on. Supersonic? I'm trying to think. I don't know if the individual parts of Codependence are easier or harder than Supersonic. I think they're a little harder though, so it might be pretty tough. Hellboy. Oh yeah, that is an Hellboy death, isn't it? Alright, yeah, I'm turning my heater on for sure. How am I only 69 attempts into playing from 0? I feel like I've been playing from 0 forever. I've just been making these attempts last, huh? It's not a very attempt grindy level once you're consistent. Yeah. The thing is, I think beating one section of Codependence might be hard for you right now, so you probably need to get a little better. And then, once you do, then you could beat Codependence, and that would get you list points. Oh, dang. That's unfortunate. I feel like that would be wildly delayed and inconsistent for Geometry Dash inputs, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think that would work out the way you're intending. That's the kind of idea to save for a video. I've never beat a Jonathan level, actually. I've never even beat Future Funk. I could. I absolutely could with my current skill level. I could easily beat Future Funk. Is Sonic DMing me? No, it's perfect. Okay. Hang on, I'm gonna warm my hands. That's why I'm down here. How's the view up there? No. Okay. My heater's on the floor. Just warming up my hands because they're kind of getting cold and that makes it harder to click. TT3. Wait, I've got another ping. It's still in purgatory. Okay. How hard is Butiti 3? Where is it on the AREDL? I've never really beaten a long level in general. I know that's like all Jonathan Jonathan does. That's all Jonathan GD does. The longest level I've ever beat is probably Death Moon. Unless this level's longer than Death Moon, then this will be the level. My longest completion. Not really. $479. That is something I could consider then. There's a lot of easier levels I want to do once I beat this before I go for Zodiac. Yeah, Death Moon is peak. Now, honestly, a first practice runs are wildly inaccurate to how good you actually are to level. I could do a practice run of this level, and if I just get really unlucky with my checkpoints, it could take me like 80 attempts or more. And that would make it seem like I'm not very good at this level. Oh, really? How long have I been playing this? Technically, I've been playing it for 2 years. But I started this as a hardest 2 years ago, played it for a bit, took a long break, played it for a bit, took a long break, and I kept doing that for the next 2 years until a couple weeks ago, where I was like, you know what? I'm gonna lock in on this level. And this is the 20th stream now, so I think I'm actually officially committed to beating this. Also, Wave and UFO in practice mode especially suck. Practice mode is really not good for practicing, which is very funny. But it helps you practice, like, when you're playing the Rob Top levels. But once you're playing, like, anything harder than a medium demon, just use start positions. Every single level in the world that's even decently popular, someone's uploaded a start position copy to the servers. Yay! At 82 to 100 is pretty good on a Jonathan level, considering I'm pretty sure Butiti 3 keeps up the Jonathan trend of having a really hard click at 99. Thanks for the fun fact. Guys, can we get a W fun fact in the chat? Yeah, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Next attempt with my spacebar? Alright, sure. I'll see if I can even get past the first ship with my spacebar. No, it's fine. You can, I mean, you can talk about whatever you want in the chat within reason, obviously, if you're talking about, like, I don't know. Use your common sense, but, like, if you're just talking about progress updates and GD levels, you can say that. It doesn't matter. Okay, let me do the first attempt with my spacebar. Or close out the level, yeah. Honestly, sure, why not? This keyboard's not that bad, Ikey. It just makes my ship feel slightly heavy, but I can definitely, I could probably do the first ship with my spacebar. And just make sure you have proof, pretty much. That's all it boils down to. Finally gonna be free from Papa John's. Okay, I thought I would get past it. But, nah, I'm all good on that, actually. What keybind? I don't know. I think my middle button on my SAO device is the letter U. Yes, it is. I don't know why I made it that, but it is. Yo, that spacebar attempt high key, like, threw off my finger. Hold on, I need to get it used to the SAO device button again. Uranium, I forgot. Didn't you say you wanted to do, that you wanted to make content? You wanted to make videos? Well, whenever you do get that, you should hold on to that drum idea for a video, because that high key seems like something that could do well, and, you know, King Sam-a-Lot got popular by playing GD on his piano. So, that was the craziest wave pattern of 2025, and the year's almost over. Anyone else think that after, like, the first couple months of the year, it just speedruns every year? I'd stop. Okay, no, I'm good. That's not true. Why would you be cooked with a SAO device because you're left-handed? Just put it on the left side of your desk. Why would you be cooked? Nothing about SAO devices right hand only. Alright, have a good one. Super probably level. That level's, I think that level's like easy one, kinda, once you know the path. Maybe I should do that one too. The only memory stream I've ever done is Lost Love, and that one's such a random pick. I just did it because I saw A on Airplane. I'm like, oh, this looks cool. No, like, why are you saying you'd be cooked with a SAO device? I don't understand. What about SAO device is, like, bad for left-handed people? January, February, March are pretty slow, and even April to an extent. And then once we hit May, it's like, oh, speed up. Oh. This entire time, until you just said I was asking, I thought you said I would be cooked, not would I be cooked. Well, you're still younger than me and Sonic. Wait, do you know if you are Epic or Epic are older by, like, how many minutes or hours? Because I know you and Epic are literally born on the exact same day and year. Well, yeah, the wooting is the best, but the thing is, it's not that much better than a SEO device, and high key, you really have no reason to get one over a SEO device until you're playing things in, like, the top 20. Maybe even the top 50, but, yeah. Epic is older by, like, 7 hours. Oh. Still funny that you two have the exact same day and year. Ever beaten a memory demon? It's not that bad to learn, to be honest. Just, you know, I mean, obviously they take longer to learn than normal levels, but once you do learn them, you rarely ever die by forgetting the path. You just die to it like it's a normal level. Not even really good for budget players. I mean, GD has like the most affordable tech as far as good controllers go, because it's literally the second best input method, and it's like incredibly cheap. And then the best one, which is only slightly better and not necessary for the average player. You know, obviously if you're beating things in the top 20, then you probably have the money to afford a looting. Mm-hmm. Oh, really? So that's probably more expensive than the SEO device, I'd imagine. I don't know. I think you should honestly just focus on the ones you're doing at a time. It's easy to get distracted. Also, the sleep buff doesn't work as well if you're playing a bunch of other levels at once. If you just focus your time in on one level, then when you sleep, your brain is gonna use all its energy on making you better at the one level you're playing. And mouse is alright, but it can be better or worse than keyboards. It depends on what type of keyboard you have. Most people use mouse, but some keyboards have even more delay than a mouse does. It really depends. But SEO device blows both of them out of the water unless you've got a really high-end keyboard. No, he's moved on to SEO device at this point. What? I thought you said your hardest was supersonic. Alright, have a good one. Nepesta's, I don't know how Nepesta's videos are consistently so funny. He just kind of says things. I honestly don't know what's harder. I think Windy Landscape is harder, I'm pretty sure, but I don't know. I mean, people used to talk about Windy Landscape like it was an extreme back in the day, and I don't think Supersonic ever got that much notoriety. You can, just don't like fill the chat with a bunch. Hasn't been an answer attempt in a little bit, but that's just because I keep throwing it. For some reason I keep hitting the spike on the yellow orb input where you have like 20 frames of leeway or something like that. And his reaction to beating Ordinary. Did anyone else who watched the Ordinary video get absolutely baited when he had that moment in the video where he played the whole attempt from zero? Welcome to the stream. What is that badge? It's Roblox, obviously. Purple noob. Watch 1 hour of Roblox content. I did not know that was a thing. Yeah, I totally thought, I'm like, yo, bro, is he really about to fluke the level? And then he was like, ah, you thought I was gonna beat the level. I've never seen anyone do that. Yeah, creepy pasta. Ah! I'm glad he's still making content. When will you know when you're ready to pick up Night Circles again? I don't know. Just try the level and see if you feel like it. It really just comes down to feeling in this game. Yeah, what's it? He's been streaming it for a while. What's his best on Deimos right now? Yeah, I know exactly. I don't know what it is. He just says whatever comes to his mind, and that's what makes it so funny. Do you? I don't know if that's actually true. I feel like you probably have a lower chance of winning the lottery. What lottery are we talking about? Like, getting 10K off a scratch-off or winning the Powerball? Because there's a big difference here. Well, then I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more college football players than there are lottery winners. Actually, I don't know. I don't know, actually. How many total Mega Billions winners are there in the world? Surely there's gotta be more college football players in the world than Mega Billions lottery winners. And this feels like the how many if there are there more doors or more wheels? Oh my gosh, I can't speak! Are there more doors or more wheels in the world? That's a hard sentence to say. There's so many R's involved. Yeah, I guess that is a big factor. How do you get in if you didn't manage to do that? 100 plus and your best prize was $10? Really? Wow. I mean, how expensive of a scratch-off was it? Because the chances are higher on like a $10 one versus a $2 one to get something good. There's a tiny strand of hair in my face. Get out of there. I honestly don't remember if I was on Team Doors or Team Wheels back then. When that debate was around, I don't remember what I said it was. How does anyone get that statistic, though? There's no shot that's completely accurate. I did the same thing I did last stream. Ah, okay, well that's awesome. I did the same thing again. Yay! L boy. Alright, hold on. Where's the practicing thing? Let me go here real quick. No, here. So this is what should have happened. No, that's worse. Hold on. I said, this is what should have happened. That's also worse. Not that. I don't want to do that either. Oh, that would suck. Okay. Well. No, hold on. No. I need to go back and play that more. What did I just do? I just deafened. Okay. I want to not repeat that a third time. Because, like, I keep doing that. I know what chomp step is. I'm not playing that. It's like a 1 in something billion chance to beat that level, isn't it? Or at least something in the millions. Just beat Deadlock? Nice. 1 in 34 billion. Yeah, so I'm not beating that level. I wouldn't want to waste a 1 in 34 billion chance on beating Chomp Step in Geometry Dash. What do you have? Stop. Oh my gosh. I would like to not fumble. Yo, holy bitrate on this part, by the way. This part absolutely tanks the bitrate of the stream. Stop! Think I'm ready for Tidal Wave? I don't know about that. I'm gonna be honest. I think that's a bit of a reach. Doritos and that's about it. Well then, maybe I think you should eat some Doritos. Seems like a logical conclusion. You did not... There's no shot you beat Tidal Wave on mobile. There's not a single mobile Tidal Wave victor. Is there? No, there's not. Sonic would have told me about it. He's a mobile player. There is not a mobile Tidal Wave victor. Okay, so that's cool. It took 1 million attempts? Yeah, right. Where's the proof? I'm calling cap on that one, personally. There's only... there's only 6 Tidal Wave victors. Brother did not beat Tidal Wave. I mean, I need more Gixon challenges for the inevitable video, so yes. Because right now there's like 3. If I ever do that, I'm gonna be so mad at myself, because that's like the last hard part. And it's not even that hard. Do Yatagrasu? I will after I beat this level, though. I'm doing this level before I do anything else. I'm gonna beat a bunch of easier stuff after I beat this level. I might. I've done that from practicing attempts a lot of times, so that is definitely possible. Yeah, that's why I'm doing a start position run from here right now, just to make sure I got this down. Yeah, like, oh, man. I'll do Phobos at some point after this, but not immediately. Hey, thanks, I appreciate it. If I die in this part at all from 0, I'm gonna be devastated. I will kinda understand it if it's at either of the UFO parts, though. But I'll still be upset. Just like, it's right there, man. Ooh, secret. Chat, I'm no clipping. Oh no. Alright. Bloodle. Bloodle. Alright. I mean, realistically, I should have modded you forever ago. I don't know why I didn't. Actually, I know why I didn't, because I stopped streaming not long after you became, like, a quote-unquote regular. I'm not saying you weren't a regular, I'm saying you couldn't possibly be a regular to a guy that didn't stream. And then it was Epic's time to be a streamer. And I'm pretty sure, are you a mod at Epic Stream or no? I'd be surprised if you're not. Yes, okay, that makes sense. Yo, welcome to the stream. Alright, have a good one.
This is it.
Thank you for the... give it a second, it's not popping up for me yet. For the follow, I appreciate it. You know, it'd be cool if I'm popular. It'd be cool if I'm popular enough by the time Persona 6 releases in 2030, because that's probably when it's going to release at this point. So where people would actually want to watch me stream it. Now, it would definitely be a game that's a lot different from what I usually stream. Pop Tropico. But I would like to stream it. It would be cool. Okay. Yeah, it's just like how Epic randomly decided to just hop in some streamer battle arenas one day in 2021, and both of our entire lives completely changed course since then, because I have no idea what either of us would be doing right now if that didn't happen. I know me playing GD right now technically has nothing to do with Epic, but so many choices in my life have been influenced by Epic and Sonic that I have no idea what I would be doing at this moment in time. I had an itch on my hand that whole time. Okay. Alright, that's cool. So did I. I still do. So, that's an L-boy moment right there. Yeah. It happens. You move on. W man, yeah. I'll upgrade finally when I beat this level. What do you say if I get a new best, though? Is it still L boy because I still died? Or W boy for new best, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, why is my right hand perpetually itchy now? Stop it. Yo. Why is the FPS of my stream absolutely tanking? Never mind, it's not good. Donate 5,000 bits when I beat it. Dang. Hopefully you're there for the stream. Yeah, have a good one. Yep. 5,000 bits is immediately enough to cash out on Twitch because you need 50 bucks to cash out. I got to cash out not too long ago. All of your bits from the past couple streams added up to like 112 bucks. That was pretty cool. Okay. Sure. My hands are still high-key itchy. Why? What is this 2025 badge? Twitch recap, okay. How many Twitch badges can you possibly have? At once. 3, I assume. Yeah, when are we gonna get some W gigs and edits? Yo, welcome. Welcome back to the stream. Did I stop dying there? Ah! Die, stupid death. Yeah, W. Now someone makes an L boy edit. Instead of saying W Gixen, I get far in the level and die, and then it just says L boy instead of W Gixen. Clicks. Die stupidly. L boy. I can, but I don't want to make that myself. It'd be funnier if someone else does it. Eats food. Enjoys it. W speed. I know people make those ironically now, but the first person who made something like that made it unironically, and I think that's so funny. Oh, nice. Blade of Justice is a pretty cool level. I remember trying it, like, when I was really trash at the game and dying at the first couple clicks and thinking it was the most impossible thing ever. Good times. Those robot clicks are still kinda... Yeah, welcome. Thank you for the extra 10... I was gonna say, yeah, extra 10 bits. Extra 1,000 bits, Uranium. I appreciate it. I find it so funny how you obviously have the #1 bit badge because you've donated, like, so many bits. But the 2nd bit badge goes to Luxury, and she has donated 2 bits. That gets you 2nd place. You're doing Bloodbath? Good luck. 1 trillion bits. Okay. I don't think any streamer's ever been given that many. Can you even have that many? Can you even give that many? I don't think so. How much is that? $10 billion. Yay! Thank you. Elon joins the chat. It's crazy that that wouldn't even make a dent in his bank account. What are we doing? How is the world? How has anyone gotten to that point? And why haven't we stopped them yet? If I had that much money, I would literally be giving so much of it away constantly. Okay, yeah, L boy. That's not. I'm not even past Evasium. That's still an L boy death. Though you actually don't have the #1 gifter badge right now, Uranium, because Daniel's sister came in and gifted 2 subs. Oh, yo, my voice. But no one's ever taking the #1 bit badge from you. Actually, you don't even have it equipped right now because you have 3 badges from being a mod and being a sub and having the 2025 thing. I don't think Epic has a sub right now. Unless he does. I don't remember when you gifted to him last. But other than that, I think everyone who possibly comes in here has one. Well, that's not true. I mean, there's someone else in the chat who doesn't have one, but I wouldn't want you to spend a sub on someone that might not show up again. I mean, yeah, that's like the common consensus. That's what you should do in this game. You know, find a start position copy. Even if you learn the level, I always do start position runs every day to get warmed up before jumping right into 0%. That's what anyone should do. Yeah, exactly. That makes sense. You also gift it to Sonic. Wait, no, you don't gift it to Sonic. He uses his Prime, right? Imagine if Twitch gift subs required the person you gifted it to cancel it, or the gifter has to pay over every month until the gift receiver cancels it. That would be so stupid. Yeah, I was way too far. I mean, I was way too far backward. Thought my water bottle was gonna follow it. Oh boy! Why is bro spamming go? A thing we do. Have you ever thought about that? Like, why do we spam the word go when someone's far in a level in GD. If you were to sit there and think about it, it's like, why? Why do we do that? Artist is accurate, nice. That's pretty good. Anyone? I know sometimes it can feel disheartening when you have like your heart has an easy extreme and you see people beating levels like this, or even like people beating like top 50 extremes. But I'm pretty sure like less than 1% of the player base has beaten an extreme. So anyone who can beat an extreme is in the top 1% of players. Yeah, but who invented that? Obviously this wasn't a thing that everyone collectively agreed upon doing. Just this stupid strand of hair. Someone must have started that where they're like, yo, we should spam the word go when someone's far in the level, and then everyone adopted that, and now it's just a thing every GD streamer does. It's like a part of the community. And it's like a GD only thing, obviously, because it's not like if someone's like doing a speed run of like a short speed run, like Super Mario Bros. I don't think their chat spams go if they're like on world record pace halfway through the game, or like, you know, 3/4 of the way through Super Mario Bros. I don't think their chat is spamming go. Not sure what that means, but welcome to the stream, and I like that emote. Reminds me of another emote that I have. Okay. Bro. If you could have animated emotes on YouTube, I would make that a trifecta membership emote. Me, Epic, and Sonic are recording bonus content for... Yeah, welcome to the stream. Me, Epic, and Sonic are recording bonus content for 3 idiots to try to beat FNAF Supercut. We beat Night 5 and FNAF 1, but we cannot beat Night 5 and FNAF 3 for some reason. I don't know what it is. We absolutely cannot. We can barely even make it to 3 AM. But we need to beat it for the Supercut video. Uranium, are you good at FNAF? Do you know anything? Do you know any tips for beating FNAF 3 Night 5? Go is not at 0%. Stop it. Literally everything just falls apart at like 1 AM, and then Springtrap reaches us by 2 AM. Every time. Or earlier. We made it to 3 AM once in an hour of recording. Okay, well that's not good. Okay, can you give us tips then? Because me and my 2 friends have a YouTube channel where all 3 of us are playing FNAF at the same time. Like, our most popular series is all 3 of us are connected into the same computer. So we're all essentially controlling the same mouse, and we're trying to beat all the FNAF games. And we beat 2, we beat 4, we beat 1, but we cannot beat Night 5 with FNAF 3 for some reason. And we need to do that before next Friday, so we can post the video. But we just cannot beat The Trifecta is the name of the channel. We just cannot, for some reason, beat Night 5 of FNAF 3. I need some tips. We haven't posted in a couple weeks because high-key we haven't found time to record. But we're posting the 3 Idiots FNAF Supercut on the 2nd, and then we're posting Best of Trifecta hopefully the week afterward, but it high-key might get delayed until the week after that. big video. It's gonna take a while. And I'm editing it by myself. So, yippee. Because Epic is now a part of the workforce. Okay. Now, once I start college classes in January, I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to pay an editor, probably. Because otherwise, the Trifecta will not have videos. I thought you just said you don't know how to edit. Oh, you can actually get him away from the glass? We thought you couldn't. Oh, I see what you mean. I mean, would you have time for that uranium, though? The reason me and Epic might not have time is because he'd be employed and I'd be either doing college classes and still unemployed or doing college classes and, like, part-time employed, so... yeah. We would high-key need to find an editor. Okay, I am high-key fumbling right now for some reason. Lock in? Nah, that's fine. There's probably some, like, foolproof way to beat FNAF 3 guide I can find on YouTube. The game's been out for almost a decade or more. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. It's hard to run a YouTube channel when you have a job. Huh? Okay. Yeah, especially if I want to keep streaming going while I'm in college. I say in college like I'm going away to a dorm. I'm not. I'm going to a community college, but whatever. It still takes hours out of my day. Yeah. It low-key doesn't get me that much anymore at all, unless I'm having a weird day. Ah, 2026 is gonna be quite a year for me. It's low-key gonna be cinema. Hopefully it'll be a good year for the Trifecta too. If we can find an editor and be able to pay them consistently without losing out on too much money, then Well, you know, hopefully we can put out some bangers in 2026. Hopefully Sonic can get his internet back and we can play Smash in 2026. Ah. He hasn't been able to play Smash since September. Because T-Mobile. Still so stupid that you can't play Switch games online when you have T-Mobile Wi-Fi. It doesn't make any sense in the slightest why that would be the case. For some reason, Nintendo Online just doesn't like T-Mobile, I guess. Maybe we want to do more Smash content, but we quite literally cannot. Bro. We've wanted to do a new custom stages video since, I don't know, October. The last one did decently well. They do well, they're easy to edit, they're easy to make. And we can't do them because T-Mobile sucks. Oh no, we definitely could have other people. But I think that would be kind of hard to do as a one-off video. You can't teach someone to be a Smash Pro in a video. It would take months or even years, depending on, you know, the kind of person you are, how you learn things. Some people just click and just get it, but I mean, it's still in the top 200, but it's not even on the demon list anymore. That's what's crazy. You get 0 list points for beating this level now. This game has gotten way too hard. I do want to post videos with Epic and Sonic on my channel sometime. Like, not always. I want to just post videos on my channel in general, but one thing I want to do is I want to do a video where Sonic coaches Epic to make me a challenge in GD. Because Epic knows nothing about GD, and he knows like nothing, barely anything about GD, and he definitely knows nothing about the level editor. So Sonic, what? Sonic gives Epic a guide on how to build me a challenge that I have to beat. And obviously they're gonna make it as stupid as possible. But that's W content. GD veteran coaches GD noob to make me a challenge. Sounds like a video that could do well. I say GD veteran and not GD pro. It's way harder actually. Because I wouldn't call Sonic a GD pro, but I can call him a GD veteran. I don't know if doing putting my face in the thumbnail would actually even be worth it, because I don't have a recognizable face. The reason YouTubers put their face in the thumbnail is because people know them. And so they see their face and they're like, oh, I know this guy. But when you don't have a lot of fans, putting your face in the thumbnails, hinders it sometimes. But you can A/B test, so I might make a variation of the thumbnail with my face and a variation without my face and just see what does better. If I have access to A/B testing, I low-key don't know if I do. I think I should, but if they make that a feature you can only have, if you have like 1,000 subs or something, then... I mean, like, TCD does the thumbnail faces. But, you know, Doggy is usually the one on the thumbnail because people know him. I mean, let me see the most recent TCD thumbnails. How many times is it, like, Doggy or Trick or Connix?
Alright, guys.
Alright, guys. So, Doggy, 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 Connix, Doggy, Doggy, EVW, because he was in one of the videos. Doggy, 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 Doggy. He's in almost all the thumbnails, which of course makes sense. He's the most recognizable face in TCD. Well, the second most thumbnails is Connix, because I don't know. I just like putting him in the thumbnails, I suppose. I just processed what you mean by that, that's insane. Yeah, no, he does. I need one more Etzer attempt at least today. It kind of slowed down a bit. I was gonna say slown down, it's not a word. Sure. I think the I don't know. I think it's honestly the beginning of the level. Now that I think about it, it really is the beginning of the level. The beginning of the level, the whole first, like, 40% of the level is the hardest part of the level. Or the whole first 46% of the level is the hardest part of the level. I can't pick out one individual section from the beginning. But it's just the whole first 46% of the level is the hardest part, and then it gets a little easier after that. Considering I usually get decently far or past Etzer when I get there. Etzer's probably the easiest part of the level, which is funny because everyone always dreads it in actual Bloodbath. I mean, obviously everyone says the actual hardest part. And the hardest part in OG Bloodbath is Michigan's part, but then it's like, oh, the dreaded Etzer part. And this level Etzer is like easy. And everything following it, and then the extension, it picks up a bit again. But the extension is still not as hard as the beginning. I mean, this part of this UFO in the beginning is easy, though. It's like a very short break. And then you have the Swing Copter of Doom and Despair. Yeah, I've moved the goalposts. That Straight Fly is no longer Doom and Despair. It's now the Swing Copter. Boy. Yo, I asked this last stream, but there was high-key like one person here. So I got no responses, so I'll ask again. Have any of you guys ever seen those videos of those insanely massive arcades in Japan that have like 300 plus claw machines and variations of that with like figures and plushes and stuff? Okay, that's definitely not just me, obviously. What do you mean that's just me? Yeah, I'm the only one who's ever seen them. They're a secret to the rest of the world. Well, I was gonna say more, but if no one knows what I'm talking about, then I'm not gonna continue to talk. I remember I had a weird short phase in like 2022 where I watched a bunch of videos of people winning things at arcades. Like finding arcade machines that weren't rigged. I mean, they're all rigged, but I mean finding arcade machines that were currently set to not be rigged, because how they work is the claw machines and stuff. It does in my start position copy. How these like claw machines and those machines where you like, I don't know, snip the rope or something or get the key through the hole to win like a PlayStation 5 or a Nintendo Switch. How they work is they're rigged for like a certain amount of plays, and then after people have put in enough money into them, then they become unrigged until someone wins, and then they become rigged again. So people will just like go to a bunch of arcades and try to find machines that aren't rigged, and then try to win the stuff from them. It's pretty easy to tell if they are or aren't rigged if you try to win the thing and then there's like a huge delay on your, like for example, the key machines where the key moves up and then you gotta get it to like move through the slot. If you get it like on time and then you let go and then it delays for a little bit and then continues, it's still rigged. But if it lets go exactly when you let go, then it's not rigged. If you know the machines, then low-key, if you've got a lot of arcades around you, and you know the machines enough to be able to tell if they're rigged, you could just test a bunch of machines and then find one that's not rigged. And you can win, like, switches and stuff. And obviously there's people who make whole YouTube channels about it because then they make their money back that they spent on the machine in ad revenue. So it's worth it for them. They get a free PlayStation or a free Nintendo Switch or a free iPhone, or excuse me, or like a free iPhone or something, and then get a bunch of ad revenue. Why did you do that? And these companies can adjust how much the machine is rigged to. Like if it's a little claw machine that's just got like a little, you know, some little like toy plushes, it might only be rigged for like 20 plays. And then if it's a machine that has like a PlayStation or an iPhone, then it could be rigged as many as like 500 plays. How is that legal? I don't know. Don't ask me. How long ago in the stream was my last answer attempt? Was it like an hour ago? If so, that's not good. I mean, I think it was an hour ago, so I need to lock back in. No, that's not just Japan, that's America. I'm not talking about that. That's a separate thing. The claw machines in those massive arcades in Japan are usually not very rigged at all. But the ones in America you find are the ones that are super rigged. And of course all claw machines are rigged to an extent, even the ones in Japan, but because these places have like 300 plus claw machines, there's a lot that are not rigged throughout the day. So it's easy to win a lot of stuff if you go to one of those. Yeah. My hardest level is Hell. I forgot. Someone told me I should put that as a frequently asked question in my description. Considering that is definitely a frequently asked question. I want to get one more answer attempt before I end. Hopefully it's a good one, though. Not like, I'm pretty sure the last Etzer attempt I did today is the one where I immediately died. But I've still gotten to the swing copter a couple times since then, so I definitely have one more Etzer attempt in me. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow, but if I don't, then this is the last Gixon stream of 2025, because I'm not streaming on New Year's Eve. GD is honestly a game you can progress pretty quickly in, so you said you're trying for cycles right now. In like 3 months, as long as you play this game consistently, you're gonna look back and be like, wow, I remember when it was difficult, when I couldn't even beat cycles, and then you'll have like a medium demon beaten by then. Why is Uranium messaging me? What is this? I feel like this exchange happened between us already. I guess not. I think someone else DM'd me that, and I responded with the exact same thing. Yeah. The gap is pretty big. Pick up the phone? Absolutely not. Yep. I didn't even know that Hell fell out of the top 600. When I beat that, I'm pretty sure it was like 300 something, so it's been quite a while. The thing is, it's like there's a big asterisk on this jump, because I beat Hell 2 years ago, and then I've been playing on another GDPS ever since. Beating a bunch of things on there, and I even created and verified the former top one on that GDPS. So I improved a lot over there, and then came back to try to beat Bloodlust on here. With CBF and frame extrapolation and FPS bypass nowadays, honestly, no. It does still make a difference even with CBF, but it really wouldn't hurt you that much, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the 3 people who are here right now have not seen the 7-minute level I'm working on. I'm probably gonna pivot off this in a bit and then show that and then end stream, because I want to get one more Etzer attempt before I do, but after I get one more Etzer attempt, I'm gonna probably swap over, show you guys that, and then end the stream. I've seen a bit of it. Were you here when I showed it last time? How much have you seen? Do the Nightmare for a ball skill boost? I don't know, I think... Oh, just the beginning. Oh, so you were here when I was working on it on stream? Is that what you were here for? I don't know if you should have someone do the Nightmare if their hardest is Time Machine. The Nightmare is still kind of hard for that, I'm gonna be honest. By the time you beat like Electroman Adventures, you can do the nightmare though. Ah, okay, yeah. So I've built. I'm pretty sure that was only like 40 seconds of gameplay. I have 2 minutes and 57 seconds of gameplay now. So let me see if I can get an Etzer attempt before I end. I wish my extension attempt death wasn't absolutely pathetic, but whatever. Yeah, the nightmare's a bit too hard for your hardest beating time machine right now. Well, the lightning road is low-key, like, genuinely free. Oh, right, yeah, you are the one that clipped that. I don't even know if I have another answer attempt in me, though. I feel like I randomly super dropped off in consistency in the past 20 minutes. We'll see. I haven't even gotten to the 30% ship in a while. I said this would be a shorter stream anyway because I started an hour late. Yeah, honestly, it's fine. I'll probably stream tomorrow night. I don't think anything will stop me unless we have to record twice as long as the average Epic stream. Yeah, I don't think we have time to, me, Epic, and Sonic have time to record FNAF 3 again tomorrow, so stay here, everyone. Don't leave. I'm gonna show my level. Then you can leave. Just hold on. Alright, let me switch over because this is I'm building this on a GDPS. Give me a second. There it is. Yeah, that sounds like an epic thing to do. Alright, here it is. Alright, here's the level. A GDPS is a like private server for GD run by other people that aren't RobTop. I'm pretty proud of what I built so far. Pretty sure from this point, no one else has seen it. Well, it's gonna be 7 minutes long, but the gameplay is not really gonna be that bad. Oh, you did, Watcher. But not anyone else here. that's it. That's 2 minutes and how long? 2 minutes and 47 seconds. Hoping I can finish it kind of soon. It's pretty cool. I wish I could get it on the main server, but it uses a non, and there's no Newgrounds version of that. I get a W boy for that, yeah. Alright, thanks everyone for stopping by the stream. I'll be live again tomorrow, I think. I assume I will be. Assuming nothing stops me from being live, I will be. Have a good one.